In this video, we're going to talk about paths and compound paths. So a path in Adobe Illustrator is any line. It's a line that can have a fill or a stroke. So right now we have a fill of white. Change it to red, or stroke, black. Change it to green. Fine. But the path is not the fill and the path is not the stroke. So I can actually make this shape invisible. It only shows up when I highlight it and select it. This is the true path. So again, Illustrator is a vector program. We can see that this path is still a path. Even though it's invisible and it has no color and we can't see it, that is the path. As soon as I add a stroke to it, we can see we can increase the stroke and make it really, really thick. But we can see the difference. The stroke is just following along the edges and sides of the path. So again, a path is any shape or line that can have a stroke or a fill. But the path is not the same thing as the stroke. When I have a compound shape, that is when I take two or more shapes. Let's bring down the stroke. And they get combined. So let's make this a little easier to understand. I'm going to flip the two things. I'll make this a different color just so we can see. And I'm going to select both objects. I'm going to go to the shape builder tool. I'm going to hold Alt and I subtract that shape from the center. I now have made a compound shape. This is a shape with a hole in it. I could also do, instead of having holes, I could also just take parts of it out. So let me get a few more shapes here. Select all the shapes I want to work with. Shape builder, hold Alt, and I can start subtracting. All right, this is another compound shape. If I double left click on one of these compound shapes, compound paths, I can actually move the hole around. And now see in this gray, I'm in isolation mode. I can exit isolation mode, just double click off the image, or I can hit back. And now I still have that shape with the hole in it, but I was able to edit it. Same thing with this guy. Exit isolation mode, double left click him. No, because his shapes were cut out from the side, I can't edit him afterwards, which is fine. Again, a path is a infinitely thin line that you can fill with a fill or apply a stroke to. A compound path is a shape with a hole in it.